This is KudzuCreative with a quick video on integrated marketing campaigns. We're told that as humans we need to see something about 7 times before we begin to have any association with it, and our associations are made more concrete when what we see hits us in more than one type of media. This is critical for businesses who want prospects to associate them with a particular product or service, and it's an engagement we've had a lot of success with, so we wanted to step you through what putting together an integrated campaign might look like. This example is from work we did with a client, Junction Solutions, a Microsoft Dynamics AX partner who wanted to reach their audience in the food and beverage industry with consistent messaging around their single system solution and the industry pain points the system solves. Internally, we called this the Shocking Statements campaign for obvious reasons. With bold, text-only design, the reader's eye goes immediately to something that appears to be very shocking or provocative, and of course it's the hook that will make you continue to read, and when you do, you see that the shocking portion of the statement is merely the lead into concise messaging around a business pain point. So in this example, what you think you see is a statement that says, unauthorized deductions totally suck. But when you read the fine print, it actually says they suck the profit out of your business, with a suggestion that there is a solution. So this slide shows the first in a series of direct mail pieces that were sent to prospects in clear plastic envelopes, so the recipient is immediately exposed to the branding. And I'll mention, as I have in other videos, that this type of high-end direct mail has extremely high impact, actually getting significantly more time in front of prospects than almost all online marketing, because of course it isn't filtered and you don't have to right-click to download the imagery. It's just boom, right in front of the eyes of the person holding the piece. On the back of the card is copy that speaks to Junction Solutions' credibility and expertise in fixing the problem of unauthorized deductions, as well as a QR code that links back to a web page with case studies and other materials relevant to someone interested in that topic. So now we come back to the issue of needing to hit someone with consistent messaging. In this case, we mean both the content of the copy and the visual styling or branding. What you see here are 5 sets of direct mailers, each of which had 2 sets of verbiage that were nuanced slightly differently so the client could choose just how shocking they wanted to be. And as previously mentioned, for each of the selected 5 verbiage or copy options, each card had a back with additional detail. Now, this is where I do want to mention something that's absolutely critical to effective use of high-end direct mail like this. 1, it cannot stand alone as the only media type with which you hit your audience. And 2, a piece of your campaign has to be call-in from your business development team to follow up. In other words, these mailers will get you noticed, but unless they're supported by other media types and verticalized, personalized follow-up, the visual interest you generate will completely dissipate. I love high-end direct mail for what it can accomplish and the fact that almost no one uses it in this way, so it's an empty sandbox to play in, but I have no illusions about it being able to stand alone as a lead generation device. To that end, what you see on this slide are 5 sets of HTML, email, and landing page banners that match back to the direct mail pieces. So from an execution standpoint, it goes something like this. The unauthorized deductions webpage is created, populated, and live on day 1. The direct mail on the same topic drops on day 3. Direct mail will take 1 to 5 days to arrive, so let's say the email on the same topic with the matching HTML header is sent on day 10 to 12, with business development call-out taking place in warmest to coolest priority order around day 15, unless of course they've already called into a prospect they know has hit the web page and, let's say, downloaded a case study on the topic. Then maybe you have a breather of 5 to 10 days and the whole process begins again with the second web page and mailer and email and call-out. Something to note here is that it's not rocket science, but execution is critical. Execute like clockwork and you'll see the results. Miss your deadlines or part of the campaign and you may as well not engage at all. It really is that simple. So a couple more items to mention with this particular example, and those are that each of the solution-specific web pages referenced by the QR codes had both case studies and video demonstrations on the topic in question. So once again, you have your opportunity to present the consistent message and branding in something as simple as a PowerPoint template. And here's a quick demonstration of one of the branded PowerPoint cover slides leading into an actual demo. So hopefully we haven't kept you too long. As always, if there's anything we can do to assist you, from a single component in an integrated campaign to an end-to-end solution, we'd love to hear from you. These are a few of the great companies we've provided work to. We'd love to include you in the mix. Thanks for tuning in.